Welcome, everybody. John Zegar. How is everyone today? I hope you're doing fine. Got a really good podcast to do today. It's not going to be a long one, but it's a good podcast, and I wanted to get right to it if I could. It has to do with the supernatural ability of belief. And here's what I think. I mean, we all have and are working Dr. Joe's program, right? And we've read the books. You Are the Placebo is huge. You know, that's a big one everybody needs to be reading. And I kind of want to reference to just a couple aspects of it this morning or this afternoon. Here's the deal. There are people out there, documented people you can find on the internet, you can read in the literature, you can go to the libraries and find them. You can listen to their testimonies, read their testimonies, watch their videos. I don't care what it happens to be. There are people out there that have every conceivable ill health, sickness, disease, misfortune, catastrophe, trauma, diagnosis. I mean, I could go on and on with that, but in the natural, there's no way even the doctors, in a lot of cases, say there's nothing you can do. It's going to get worse. It's going to be with you the rest of your life. You're going to die from this. Terminal illness is progressive. Disease is progressive. You should have nothing to look forward to. Go home, get your affairs in order. We have medication we can give you that have huge side effects. That's unimportant. It's most quintessential that you take the medicine anyway. I don't have anything to give you positive about what's wrong with you. People are being told those exact words every day by the medical profession. The Newtonian physics, the Newtonian Western medicine. I'm not going to get into the judgment or value about Western medicine. I'm not going to go there. These patients, these people that are going in there as a result of obtaining whatever they happen to have, are saying to their doctors, I'm going to say this a couple different ways. One, they're saying, stick it. Two, they're saying, you don't have a clue what you're talking about. Three, there's probably a fair amount of vulgarity going on. There are medical professionals out there that paint those pictures and give absolutely no hope. They don't have any understanding of the belief system, the power of belief. They don't have any understanding. I mean, I'm saying this seriously. This is science. This is research. People go around and study these idiot doctors and listen to them and record them and jot down the hatred they have of doing what they do and trying to treat people the way they do. They don't have an understanding of accept, believe, and surrender. They don't believe that people can change their belief system and walk out of hospice. Spontaneous remission. Change your belief system. And you no longer have to have the disease. They don't believe that. They don't understand that. They don't understand the word quantum mechanics, quantum physics. They have never been schooled to the point that they would even be curious enough to understand that. They believe that matter changes matter. They are being paid by the pharmaceutical companies that run the medical professions in the Western world, that they will sell their goods regardless of whether it helps or not. Latest research. I'm not making this stuff up, you guys. This is just plain science. For all you nurses and doctors out there that are complete bird brains, this is complete science. This has nothing to do with me. 50% of cancer patients die of their treatment. The doctors don't even know that. They probably don't even go and read research or read the science. If you, not if you, but if you can get to a point to where you understand that you brought on whatever the disease or illness or whatever it happens to be, you brought that on through your lifestyle and environment as a result of your beliefs and perceptions. I mean, you got to get on board and sort of understand the basics, and that's why it's imperative that you go read Dr. Joe Dispenza's 4 books. It's just the basis of life and how it works. It's science of life and how it works. There is no voodoo in it. There is no magic. It just tells you how life works and how you can heal. So if you accept that you had a part in obtaining whatever is wrong with you, it may not be like a disease or an illness or a trauma or a diagnosis. It may be living a life of lack, not having abundance, living on the street, living in your car, living in the gutters around the backside of a building that nobody can see. It doesn't matter. You need to understand that based on your beliefs and perceptions, the environment, and what's happened to you in your life, you had a part in bringing that on. Don't let anybody ever tell you that it can't be changed. You need to believe that you have the ability to change what's going on in your life. When you go to the doctor and they give you the voodoo curse, right? Do not accept that. Do not accept that. The Bible talks about, and I apologize, I don't know the verse. What is it? If you have the faith and belief of the size of a mustard seed, you can move a mountain or something like that. Mustard seed is the smallest seed in the world. If you have the faith and belief of a mustard seed, you can move a mountain. You can say, mountain, move. No matter what's wrong with you, no matter what's happened, the universe does not put judgment anywhere. There is no judgment of where you are, or for that matter, why you got there. Doesn't exist. You're there. Now, there's stories on top of stories on top of stories of people that are self-healing themselves from horrendous conditions based on their belief system. When there's no reason to think in the natural, the world that we live, when there's no reason in the natural to even envision something getting better, supernaturally, you can be healed if you believe. You have a choice when people say things to you in your daily life to accept, believe, and surrender to it, or to accept, believe, and surrender. That ain't ever going to happen to me. You take two little kids that grew up in the same family, and the mom has diabetes, high blood pressure, the father has blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter what it is. You have two kids, boy and girl, boy, boy, girl, girl, I don't care. And one of them will accept and believe and surrender. The crosshairs are on their forehead, and they will have that, whatever it is. And they grow up, and later in life they get it. And the other one, accept, believes, and surrenders. There is no way possible that could ever be me, because I will never allow that in my thinking or my feeling. Kid grows up, never gets sick with that disease or illness or trauma, whatever it happens to be, and goes on to live a healthy and fun and abundant life. What I'm trying to say, and I'm not sure I'm getting the point across, is that regardless of your situation, when you look out in front of you and you see no avenue that's going to get you healed, better, change your life, change your being. Just when you can't see a road that's going to help, if you believe from the inside, there's a supernatural path that'll get you there. what I encounter with people and my lifelong career of counseling, doing therapy, psychology, whatever, clinical stuff, people just don't believe. They're not always willing to get on the bandwagon and accept, believe, and surrender what you're saying, that it's possible. And they stay in the condition that they're in. If you can get your belief system so strong that it doesn't matter, now hear me out on this, don't misunderstand this. It doesn't even matter that you have the disease. That's when the disease leaves. When you have such an enormous amount of gratitude and thankfulness in your life, regardless of your disease, regardless of your hardship, regardless of your impairment, it doesn't matter if it exists any longer. That's when it leaves and you no longer have it. So, I guess I wanted to hopefully inspire a person or two. I'm no part of Dr. Joe Dispenza and his team or his program or any part of it. All that I'm saying is, go buy the 4 books and read them. Go download them and listen to them. Go do the meditations. Go read the testimonials. Go watch the testimonials. Find out that you can accept, believe, and surrender in a life better than what you currently have. And have a healing that'll put your life in a state of joy and abundance. So, the power of belief is supernatural. And work on it every single day, getting it stronger and stronger and stronger, to the point that you cannot envision. That's what I think, and I encourage you guys to do your meditations, to do your readings, to do your belief, and to heal. Emotionally, physically, spiritually, through the power of the belief. Anyway, so thank you all for listening. Take care of one another. God bless everybody, and I'll look forward to talking to you all again real soon. Thanks a lot. See you. Bye.